So let's start with price point. This thing runs about $1,200 MSRP. I'm sure for the upper. I'm sure Brownells will have some sort of deal on it at some point.
They're already running deals on the Gen 2s.
And the Gen 2s are actually, I think they're all sold out. Go check it out. You might be able to find these on sale. A lot of people have coupon codes. We do not have a coupon code, but I do know a lot of people do. But let's talk about what you do get for $1,200. So these are made by Primary Weapon Systems, I do believe, just like their Gen 2s were. So already starting out with a very high quality company in terms of the production. So let's start with the muzzle device. This is a Primary Weapon System muzzle device. This one is pin and welded to the barrel. We got a 13.9, and when looking at the options, it didn't say 13.9 pin and welded, it just said 13.9, so I'd planned on SBR in it. You had to go into the description where it said pin and weld 16. So shame on Elliott for not reading the description. So buyer beware. Anyway,
so it is a standard rifle.
This one is a standard rifle, but like I'd said, Primary Weapon Systems coming back to a 13.9 barrel. The barrel is a lightweight barrel contour. Then you get to the adjustable gas system. So this is a 3-position gas system, one for suppressed, unsuppressed, and then one to run it after Elliott has gotten done never cleaning it. In terms of the rail though, Sparky, tell me a little bit about the rail, what you like about it and some of the cool features, because they did do some upgrades to the rail.
They did do some upgrades to it. It is a little bit beefier. You have a much larger port up here to adjust your gas system, which is nice. The other one is cut out in the Gen 2 is cut out in the top.
Here, we got
just hold it up.
We got the Gen 2 right here.
Gen 2, the cutout you can see right here is in the very top, and this one's much larger to where you can get to it a little bit easier, which is nice. Still both, more or less toolless, but
This one's really simple because you can just click it with your fingers.
Yeah, exactly. Still got a whole lot of M-lock on the rail, which is nice. I like the QD points as you move farther back.
They're the
locking ones.
Yeah.
They're not like other companies where they put them in there and the whole thing just free spins. So it is nice, got them on both sides, and they're kind of put at an angle too, which is nice because when you put the QD on it, it kind of cants a little bit forward to where it doesn't get hung on as much. If it was like on the flat right here,
it'd stick out
and catch on everything. But being on this slanted portion, it kind of keeps it out of the way, which I like. And it has a real nice lock up to the upper itself.
And that's one of the different things about this that one versus this one is the cutout for the lockup. This one has some screws here where this one does not.
It just locks up and you got a lower set right here. Instead of having, more.
Which is a more common standard way of doing it now.
And it looks a little bit cleaner, and it's supposed to be, a much tighter lockup for if you had like a laser or something like that. It's going to hold 0.
That you need to hold 0.
Exactly. Yep.